The use of your credit card to get cash might be an expensive endeavor. The risks should be understood, and you should learn how to protect yourself by reducing the limit of your cash advance. You might be tempted to use the cash advance limit on your credit card if you are in a situation where you are short on cash or if you need to make a purchase that requires only cash. But doing so might come at a high price. An advance on cash is essentially a short-term loan with a high interest rate that begins charging interest immediately after the loan is taken out. You will normally be required to pay a fee in order to gain access to that cash. What you need to know about the cash advance limit on your credit card, as well as how you can modify it, is presented here. How can you access your cash advance limit? There are 3 basic methods that you can use to access the limit of your cash advance. You are able to obtain cash using an automated teller machine, ATM, if your credit card allows you to set a personal identification number, PIN, much like you would with a debit card issued by some financial institution. At the bank that provided your credit card, you might be able to withdraw money in person at a branch of the bank that issued your card. You should be prepared to show your identification, produce your card, and communicate to the bank teller the amount of money you wish to access. Convenience checks. Certain financial institutions will send you convenience checks that are linked to the cash advance limit on your card automatically during the mail. If you write the check in the same manner as you would a regular check, it will be used against the maximum of your cash advance. How much does a cash advance cost? The amount of money you will have to pay for a cash advance may vary depending on the credit card company that you use, but in general, the fees are cumulative, making it an expensive choice. It is for this reason that a cash advance is only recommended in the most dire of financial circumstances. The following is a rundown of the possible costs that you will be responsible for. There are certain issuers who impose a set cost for cash advances, such as $10 or $15 for each cash advance. Others charge a percentage of the total amount of cash that is accessed, typically between 3 and 5%. Sometimes the cost is a combination of the two, and it is based on a minimum dollar amount. For example, the fee could be 5% of the total amount, or it could be as high as $15. Costs for automated teller machines and bank transactions. These costs are imposed by the financial institution that supplies the cash and can be paid at either the teller or the ATM of the bank. Interest is the most significant of all the fees. In most cases, the interest rates on cash advances are higher than the interest rates on purchases, and the charges begin immediately after the advance is made. How can you change your cash advance limit? Your credit card limit for cash advances is determined at the time that you are approved for a credit card. Both your monthly statement and your online account will provide you with the ability to view this limit. Every card issuer has their own set of guidelines that govern the extent to which you can adjust the limit on your cash advance. The most convenient approach to obtain information regarding how to do so is to either send a secure message or call the number that is printed on the back of your card. If the limit is too high for you to feel comfortable with, you might want to take preventative measures to lower it in order to put your own safety first. You can also ask for an increase in the limit of your cash advance. However, given the circumstances, it is likely that you will want to look for another method of obtaining cash in order to avoid paying those high fees. However, lowering your limit can shield you against charges that may occasionally be automatically processed as a cash advance when you use your card. This is true even if you do not plan to utilize a cash advance. Transactions made between individuals using apps such as Venmo or PayPal, the purchase of gift cards or money orders, the filling of a bank account, or the use of your card at a casino are all examples of activities that can result in these charges. Can you disable cash advances on your card? It is dependent on the credit card issuer to provide the response. The only credit card company that will allow you to entirely disable cash advances on your card as of May 2023 is American Express. You can, however, get around this problem by calling the number that is printed on the back of your card and requesting that the cash advance limit be reduced to the smallest amount that is feasible. Although this number will be $0 for some issuers, it could be $100 or $200 for others. It is true that this strategy will not, in a strict sense, eliminate the capability of your card to make cash advances. Nonetheless, it will prevent any transaction that is categorized as a cash advance that exceeds that limit. What is a cash advance limit? The maximum amount of cash that you are permitted to take from an ATM or bank using your credit card is referred to as the cash advance limit, and it is often expressed as a percentage of your total credit limit. In effect, the withdrawal is a short-term loan against the cash advance limit that is associated with your card. Due to the fact that the limit of your cash advance is a subset of your credit limit, taking a cash advance will reduce the amount of credit that is available to you and will contribute to an increase in your credit utilization, which may have a negative influence on your credit ratings.